Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Wait,
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
wait. Ready?
Winston now. He completes it in traffic. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. He breaks a tackle. Up the sideline to the 45. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Hey, 10. Go.
They give it to him again. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another carry for him. He finds space into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down after a decent game. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Complete on the option. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Green, cover C. Ready?
Motioning the tight end now. Winston looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Got for big yards on the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's Winston to the air. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He has the first over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. First down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This taken from the 12. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Winston finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Ready. Let me go.
From the 23. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start to fight back for their first points of this game. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. Right.
On first down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, here we go. Good. Go.
A pistol snap. Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 up. Ready we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Green, triple C. Let me go.
Here's Winston. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Ready. Green, triple C.
They'll run here on 1st down. As the lane past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for a late spark before halftime. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. Let me go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here's the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs.
The 20, and they'll get him down at the 25-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go, son. Right.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. DeMarco Helms there on the stop. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, son. Hey, clear. Right.
Now a give running right. Blast through midfield. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action, Fields. Taking a deep shot here. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So second down coming up.
Falcons 7.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Finds him on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. To throw. Here's Winston. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready. Let me go.
Winston to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Snow. Ready. Hey, kid.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. He could not beat the defender there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Falcons will take over. First and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Ready. Sonic. Let me go.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down.
Ready. Let me go.
Throwing is Winston. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready.
Winston looking to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now, off play action. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, we're going out right here. Extend. Right.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Decent gain here, but short of the first. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Flip, flip, flip. Ready? Wait,
Here's Winston to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
flip, flip, flip. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Man in motion, headed right.
Wait, got it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers... Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, 5 on the 50. Ready. Where'd we go?
Throwing now from the gun. And that throw just too high for him.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
5-0. Ready.
They motion a receiver left.
Where'd we go?
3rd and long for him here. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st. He'll throw it yet again. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready. Where'd we go?
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Winston now. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Wait.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. Easy. Green, triple C. Wait,
Winston. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Give now to the running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
EQ.
They give it to him again. Crosses midfield, still going. A pickup there of 33 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, son.
Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Steelers going for the win here. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He has the first inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Read, triple team.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, son. Right.
Trying the right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 times. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Hand off to the back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Yep. Go.
Back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Flip, flip, flip. Where we go?
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Here's the give. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Good.
Right up the gut. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead to their wild card contest next week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.